find that having done that last week, and I'm one of the honorary co-chairs of the effort to get that project built. It'll take a number of years and multi-millions of dollars to do it, but we're going to raise the money because the communities all over the country are going to help. But I think that more importantly for us locally, I hope that everybody will go out and purchase again and reread Chinese Gold. What a fortune we had in Sandy Leiden committing that research. Now there's not an ethnic group in the United States that isn't seeking him out to write their history of how they came to the United States. You reading that book, you realize not only the fishing connections were right here in this spot, but the agricultural harvesting of agriculture and actually saving agriculture. When there was a big bust in the Salinas Valley, when all the sugar beets just crashed and there was nothing to sell and market for, people wouldn't make any money, and because of the Chinese laborers who had home gardens and sort of were tenant farmers, had collectively preserved all the mustard seed, and that became the commodity that saved the Salinas Valley agriculture. So we have so much to be thankful for and reminded of the great history. And I can't think of I think the next decade, perhaps the next century, as we look at the geopolitics of the world, the trade of the world, isn't going to be the Middle East. It's going to be China. And when Chinese who are now reading Sandy Leiden's book and have been able to find out that there are spots in the United States that they had no idea that they have Chinese history and ancestors there, they're going to come here. And they want to see these places. So we're going to have a huge increase of Chinese visitors. They may be maybe outpacing the European visitors. So I think it's really wonderful that we have the ability today to recognize their incredible important history to this area, to our country, to our state, and what a rich culture they have given us to be able to live in one of the most beautiful areas of the world. And when you think about it, it's also preserved in other cultures, as the Defense Language Institute has developed in creating host country linguists to come in and teach these languages. We now have 23 different languages being taught there. And each of those faculties, generations old, have brought in their, so we are, the Monterey Peninsula, I think, is so lucky that we have such a multicultural diversity. It's what makes this place such an exciting place to live and learn, and we're still learning. I want to thank all the people that put this together, the Pacific Grove Heritage Society, the City of Pacific Grove. We're all talking about this as history of Pacific Grove, but this is really history of a lot more than just Pacific Grove. But thank you, Pacific Grove, for taking the lead. And for the Pacific Grove Museum of Natural History, and to Jerry Lo Sabado for all the work they've done in bringing this moment to us. We can be proud as Peninsula residents that we have now contributed and recognized and honoring and thanking all those Chinese ancestors that came here and helped build the great state of California. Thank you for inviting me.